Meow! Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube, and we have another XM Studios prototype review for you guys today. The incredible 1/4 scale classic Catwoman from DC Comics, and of course, Mark Brooks. Mark Brooks, a phenomenal DC artist. He does all sorts of incredible art, and I've actually had a chance to meet him a couple of times, and to see it in 3D form like this is absolutely incredible. Now, again, this is the prototype, so I cannot wait to review this for you guys. And it's kind of a different Catwoman. You might, if you're used to the more modern Catwoman with the black suit, the problem with the black suit is a lot of times it gets lost. You know, there's a lot of great detail, but you don't see it because it's all black. Whereas this one with the purple, it's classic, that 90s look is really something different. So if you're looking for something different in your collection, this is a no-brainer piece. I am very, very impressed with what I see here and the overall engineering with XM did with this piece, where you can actually have her on the base or have her up top. It is freaking phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna quit talking. Actually, I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna switch over to review mode now so you guys can see all the incredible details. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's pan over to the Catwoman. Again, this is the prototype quarter scale from XM Studios, and she is a stunner. This is a very, very cool classic Catwoman, of course. This is the purple suit, and so it might not be everybody's favorite look, but she is without question a stunner. She looks fantastic, and there's so much going on, including a great swap out. So let's go ahead and start with the base like we always do. We'll kind of come down here and I'll take a look. So basically the base is like a museum base. This is very impressive. This is all painted. It's smooth, it's slick, but it really looks like a marble effect. It's really, really well done across the board. You have the nice gold piping throughout. It looks great. Then of course you have kind of this checkered floor. So it's very, very neat the way they did this. And this is very, I don't know, it just feels like a bank or a museum. It just feels really, really nice. There you can see our cat wobbling around. So here we have a cat. You can kind of position him however you want. He is, not keyed in or anything. So you can put him on the base, and if you don't like the cats, you can take off the cats, which are also very, very cool. Lots of little details, including obviously she's standing on this great safe. We'll get to that detail, but obviously there's some great details inside. You have the gold bars. You have, maybe some laptops. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe some jewelry cases. All of this, again, is just free. You can just put it wherever you want. All of these little bracelets, the money are actually sculpted, which is actually really cool. These are all very, very well done. Let me see if I can get it to you in focus here. But these are all really nicely done. And again, you can just kind of put them however you want on the base. So that's neat. You have the bag of money, the Gotham City Bank, full of cash. This can be switched up top, and you can put her down below if you don't have a lot of height. So again, we'll get to that here in just a minute. The actual bank vault, which is very cool with that big W on there. Whose bank is that? Of course, it's Bruce Wayne's. So that's awesome. Just a lot of great detail. This keys in. And then, of course, you have the safe all the way around. Let me give you kind of a 360. So there's nothing really special about the actual safe, other than it has all this gold inlay. So really nice detail throughout. Nothing on the back side. But again, this is all part of the base. Then you also have this trunk where you have all of these bracelets and coins and different things that you can put inside of that. That's awesome. Again, this is a prototype. Beautiful coloring, beautiful texturing. It kind of reminds me of one of the samurai pieces, kind of the penguin that I have back there. He's got one of those great boxes as well. Beautifully intricate. Just really, really nicely done. Again, how you arrange everything on the base is completely up to you. You also have this great cat here. Again, can be taken off if you don't want him up there, but it's kind of like he's pawing. I like the storytelling elements. It's like he's pawing at the whip, which is pretty fun, right? This right here is a felt material. Which is great. This will be something you're going to want to keep clean though. I can see it maybe collecting some dust, so that's something you do have to watch out for, but of course you should be taking care of your collectibles anyway and dusting regularly if it is out in the open. But anyway, this is kind of a felt material. It's really nicely done, really, really quite elegant, okay? All right, let me step back up here again so we can get some of the detail here. Obviously the boots are going to be that really shiny thigh-high boots, which looks really great, really captures the light
As you can see, I do have a light on this back there, but of course it is just black, so there's not a lot of detail, although you do have, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's some rippling in, I mean, so it really looks like it's a real fabric. It's really nicely done. Obviously the whip is you can pose it however you want. However, I think it's designed to go back behind her and then back in front of her so the cat can play with it. But this is all a plastic material. It's a hard plastic, so I don't think you have to worry about that breaking or anything. It's not polystone. It is kind of a brownish color. It's kind of a dark brown black. So it's a really nice effect. It kind of contrasts. It's not just black to black to black. You know, like Catwoman's usually like all this black and you can't see anything. So this is nice that there's some differentiation in color. Speaking of color, obviously you're going to have the great body here in purple, which looks really great. Let me give you a 360 spin, so you can see all sides of her. I know we definitely want to check her out. Then she has even the zipper going up the back, so I thought that was a nice touch as well. Probably not going to see that all that much, but anyway, you notice the purple, the darker purple along the seams. Again, fully sculpted, but really beautifully painted. I really like her jumpsuit. Really nice. Obviously, you know, phenomenal fit body here. Really pretty. All of these are accessories that you can either put on or take off. It's up to you. I like this one right here. I think it's really nice with the green. Kind of contrasts the purple really nice. Obviously, you also have the beads or the pearls. Now, the pearls are tricky because some people think it's too large, or like, why would you have this big thing of pearls? And so, again, if you don't like it, if you feel like it's too big, like I don't feel like it's really too big. But if you don't like it, take it off. I think she would look just fine without it. This is all one body here, so these are all sculpted on. So you have all these great jewels. Obviously you have the ring, which is great, and that's exactly what she's doing. She's admiring the ring. That's why this pose is what it is, because she's like, you know, like going like this and looking at the ring. So again, you have that great detail there. And then of course you go to the other arm, and this does key in. The hand keys in with the whip already attached. And again, you can see that brown to black, so you can really see it there. But again, that swoops around, goes back behind her, and then in front of her. So that's the idea. That's at least the way the promo pictures were. So I'm assuming that's the way XM would like you to do it. Again, just great detail on the bracelets, and then we also have bracelets that are sculpted in here as well. So really nice. Let's get to the portrait. I think the portrait is really beautiful, actually. I think it's really nice. It's got a really nice color for the skin texture, the skin hue, if you will. Nice red lips. I think her eyes are painted really nicely. Maybe could use a little bit of shadowing along the edges of the mask, or there might be a little bit of shadow. But overall, I'm really pleased with the way her portrait looks. Again, let me kind of zoom back a little bit so you get the idea of what she looks like all together. Really pretty piece. I'm really impressed with her. And let me show you her hair, because her hair comes out the back side. I think the hair is really beautiful. Looks like I've got my pearls caught on the back of her head. Let me fix that here for you guys. You can see a little bit of purple highlights, so it kind of feels like a purple light is shining on her. But the way it comes out of the back side of her cowl, you can see that rippling there. Just attention to detail is really nice. But I really like the purple highlights on the hair. It's very subtle. It looks more purple on camera than it does to the naked eye, but it's just, again, kind of some nice touches where you can see the purple down below. But again, beautiful portrait. What do you guys think of this portrait? I think it's really nice. All right, let me come around here again, get out of the shadows for you guys, give you some different looks, some different angles. I think she's really pretty. I think XM did a really nice job. But again, the biggest miss, I think, for me here is that not everybody's going to like the purple. You know, you either like the black suit. I've got the sideshow one back there. You know, all black. But the all black is kind of boring. So, you know, whenever you have a pop of color, I actually really like the purple suit. I wish they would bring that back from time to time. Of course, purple is probably not that realistic. Being a cat burglar, you want to be in all black. That makes more sense. But if you want a comic book character and some color in your collection, this is going to be one that you're going to want to add. So there is an unmasked portrait. I'm going to show you that next. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to show you the swap out. So you can put the bag of money up top, her down below if you don't have a lot of height. I actually really prefer the height. I think it looks better that way. Let me show you that first, and then I'll show you the other portrait swap out. So this is the look that you get by putting her lower on the base. Again, I think this is freaking ingenious that XM did this, because again, keys in the exact same. You could just put the money bag right into the safe. It's exactly the same key as what's in her foot. So again, this is what you get. I don't think this looks as good as if you have her up top, but if you don't have a lot of height, this is a really cool idea. So you're still getting the exact same statue, the same feel. I just think that's so smart. I wish other companies would do something like that. I think it's really, really smart that XM did that. Of course, you can put the cat up top, or I just put the cat back here, you know, playing with the jewelry. So, or you can even put, you know, you can put this cat up here if you want. Have him playing up there. So I just thought that was really awesome. I think that's really smart. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And now let me show you the swap out as well. Okay guys, so here is the other portrait, and this is of course the unmasked portrait, and I think it's lovely, but it's not my favorite. It is not my favorite look. I definitely prefer her masked. I think the portrait looks fine. It kind of feels a little bit classic. You also know the bunching around the neck. That is her cowl, basically, her mask that is bunched around. Obviously, it would hang off the back side. So I think that's really cool. Obviously, her hair, again, is really beautiful. I love that long hair on Selina. I prefer it versus the short hair. But you have that great purple highlights. Again, it's just a little bit different look, obviously. She's still looking off to the ring. But you know, I think it's pretty, but like I said, it's just not my favorite look. I think it's well done, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, if you have the two, let me bring the other one up here so you guys can see them kind of side by side a little bit. I don't know, which one do you guys like? This one, right? This one's the better one, right? For sure. But I did want to show you at least what it looks like, because it's nice that you have an option if you like to display it this way. And maybe some of you out there would like this one better. But again, let me show you kind of what she looks like with the unmask. So just a fun option from XM. Okay guys, let's do a little bit of measuring. And I'm going to measure her just on the ground and also her up on top of the safe, okay? So let's do a little bit of depth first. Whenever we're looking at depth, again, these are all approximate. You're looking at about 12 inches deep, so not too bad really at all. Depth-wise, width-wise, I think you're going to get exactly the same. Yep, 12 by 12. So it's 12 by 12, that's what you're going to get. In terms of height though, let's look at from the top of the turntable here, you're looking at about a little over maybe 20 1/4 inches tall to the top of her ear. So 20 1/4 inches tall. Now, let's go ahead and swap her out with the money bag here, and let's put her up top, and let's see what we get there with that. Okay, put the money back in, no problem, and let's see what we get. Obviously we're going to have much taller with her up on top. Let's see, actually her hand goes a little bit higher than her cowl does, so we're now looking at about a little over 26 inches tall. So definitely a bit of a difference for sure, but I mean, come on, how much better does she look when she's up on top like that? I just think she looks absolutely fantastic. This thing is really quite a hit. Alright guys, as always, I'm going to turn it over to you. What do you guys think of this incredible Catwoman? Again, I think she is really awesome. I'm going to give her a 9.2 out of 10. I think she's phenomenal. I love the overall sculpt. Maybe the only ding for me is maybe the size of these pearls could have been a little bit smaller. And maybe, you know, just the fact that she is the purple Catwoman. That might not be for everybody. But I think overall, aesthetically, she looks beautiful. The engineering is top notch by XM. It was so freaking brilliant. The purple, I love the purple. Her body is, oh my God, is off the charts. And again, this is Mark Brooks, baby. It is absolutely a representation of his art, and it looks fantastic. Again, there's not really anything bad to say about this piece. It is really cool. Maybe just purple isn't your thing. Maybe that's not your Catwoman. But if you grew up, if you love the 90s, this is the Catwoman for you. It's definitely going to offer some differentiation in your collection, that pop of color that Batman fans don't get. Believe me, we maybe get a little bit of purple with the Joker.
This is a lot of purple, and it's something different, something beautiful. But again, I am going to turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think? Again, it was so cool to hear your live reactions on the unboxing. I was really surprised by how many of you liked the unmasked portrait. That blew my mind. So many of you liked her on the base way better than on top. So it was very, very cool, and I want to thank everybody that was part of that live unboxing, because again, I was not expecting that response. So it was very, very cool. The place to be is our live shows. Thank you guys so very much for that. It means the world to me. So anyway, I want to thank XM for sending this prototype. It is awesome. It is top notch. I highly recommend it. The link is down below in the description. It has the BSC. Whoa, about knocked her over there. It has the BSC seal of approval, guys. You're not going to want to miss this one. If you love this sculpt, don't sleep on it. Great price point. I think it's $8.95 USD. Fantastic price. So anyway, let me know what you think. I would love to hear your comments down below. I'm going to try not to break this. XM, hopefully they're not watching me. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.